Ball by Edison, and Haaland's going to get onto it, and he's going to score the opening goal. Brilliant vision from Edison.
In the world of football, one team continues to strike fear into the hearts of their rivals. A team so dominant, so relentless, that even after losing key figures, they remain a force to be reckoned with.
Back for Silva. Hendrick in the way. Rodri! Well, you just don't save those.
That team is Manchester City. Fresh off a transformative summer, they've bid farewell to legends like Kevin De Bruyne, Kyle Walker, and Julian Alvarez, but have reloaded with precision, bringing in talents like Tijjani Reijnders, Omar Marmoush, and the highly anticipated Rayan Cherki, touted as the successor to De Bruyne. The rest of football? They're watching closely, knowing that City's ambition knows no bounds. Today, we're diving deep into why, even after significant changes, football must still fear Man City right now. The Pep Guardiola effect, evolving through change. Let's start with the mastermind, Pep Guardiola. The Catalan genius has been at the helm since 2016, and despite the departures of Kevin De Bruyne, Kyle Walker, and Julian Alvarez, his vision remains as sharp as ever. Guardiola's ability to adapt and reinvent has been the cornerstone of City's success, and this summer's changes are no exception. Even without De Bruyne, the midfield maestro who left an irreplaceable legacy, Pep's system continues to thrive. His philosophy of possession, fluidity, and precision is embedded in the club's DNA. City still dominate games with over 65% possession on average, suffocating opponents with their control. But now, with fresh faces like Tijjani Reijnders, Omar Marmoush, and Rayan Cherki, Pep is once again evolving his tactics to fit the new era. What makes Pep so terrifying? His adaptability. This season, he's integrated Reijnders, a versatile midfielder signed from AC Milan, to add steel and creativity to the midfield. Meanwhile, the departure of Kyle Walker has seen City reinforce their defense with Rayan Cherki, a dynamic fullback who adds versatility to the backline. Up front, Omar Marmoush, signed from Eintracht Frankfurt, brings blistering pace and lethal finishing to complement Erling Haaland's physicality. And then there's Rayan Cherki, the French prodigy signed from Lyon, who is already being hailed as the natural successor to Kevin De Bruyne. Pep's obsession with perfection remains. He's been spotted fine-tuning every detail, from Reijnders' positioning to Marmoush's movement off the ball, and Cherki's creative freedom in midfield. This isn't just coaching, it's artistry. And with these new pieces, City's machine is recalibrating to dominate once more. The squad, new blood, same hunger. A manager is only as good as his players, and while Manchester City have lost legends, they have gained a new generation of stars. The departures of De Bruyne, Walker, and Alvarez were significant, but City's squad depth and smart recruitment have ensured they remain a powerhouse. Erling Haaland, the Norwegian goal machine, continues to lead the line. Despite the loss of Alvarez, who provided crucial depth up front, Haaland's form remains terrifying. With 99 goals in 103 Premier League appearances, he's still the nightmare for defenders everywhere. And now, with Omar Marmoush alongside him, City's attack has a new dimension. Marmoush's speed and ability to stretch defenses create space for Haaland to exploit, making them a lethal duo. In midfield, the loss of De Bruyne is undeniable, but City have moved swiftly to address it. Tijjani Reijnders, signed for a reported £46,300,000, is a versatile midfielder with the potential to become one of Europe's best. His ability to control the game and contribute defensively has already drawn praise. Meanwhile, the signing of Sverre Nipen, a highly rated Norwegian midfielder, adds depth and promise for the future. Defensively, the departure of Kyle Walker, a stalwart at right back, has been offset by the arrival of Rayan Cherki. Known for his pace and defensive solidity, Cherki has slotted seamlessly into the backline, offering both defensive cover and attacking threat. His versatility allows him to either flank, giving Pep more tactical options, and let's not forget the core that remains. Rodri, the midfield metronome, continues to control games with his unmatched consistency. Ruben Dias and Josko Gvardiol anchor the defense, while Phil Foden, now a senior figure at 24, is stepping up as a leader. The squad's depth is still enviable, with young talents like Oscar Bob and Savinho ready to step in when needed. The successor to De Bruyne, how Rayan Cherki steps up. But perhaps the most exciting addition to this squad is Rayan Cherki, the 21-year-old French playmaker signed from Lyon for an initial £30,400,000 sterling. Cherki isn't just a replacement. He's being groomed as the true successor to Kevin De Bruyne, one of Manchester City's greatest ever players. De Bruyne's departure left a massive void with his vision, passing range, and clutch moments, but Cherki is stepping up in ways that suggest he could one day rival that legacy. So, how exactly is he poised to take over De Bruyne's mantle? Let's break it down. First, there's his playmaking ability. At Lyon last season, Cherki finished joint top in Liga with 11 assists, created 22 big chances, and delivered 13 accurate through balls. These stats echo De Bruyne's signature traits: pinpoint passes that slice through defenses and set up teammates in dangerous positions. Cherki's vision allows him to spot runs and deliver the ball with precision, much like De Bruyne did in his prime. Then there's his versatility. De Bruyne often played as a central attacking midfielder, or dropped deeper to dictate play. And Cherki brings similar flexibility. He can operate as a number 10, drift wide to the wings, or even play as a false 9 if needed. He's said himself, "I can play all attacking roles," and this adaptability fits perfectly into Pep's fluid system, where players swap positions to confuse opponents. Next, his technical skill stands out. Cherki completed 48 successful dribbles last season, showcasing his ability to beat players one-on-one and create space, something De Bruyne did less often but compensated for with his passing. Cherki's flair adds a new layer to City's attack, blending De Bruyne's cerebral style with a touch of street football magic. Pep has praised his incredible style close to the box, hinting at how he'll unlock tight defenses, a role De Bruyne mastered. Crucially, Cherki has goal threat. While De Bruyne was known for scoring screamers and arriving late in the box, Cherki has shown he can contribute directly too. His composure in front of goal and ability to finish chances mean he's not just a creator, but a scorer, potentially filling the void left by De Bruyne's knack for big moments. Finally, there's Pep's mentorship. De Bruyne became a world-class player under Guardiola, and now Cherki is getting the same treatment. Pep has already given him creative freedom in midfield, allowing him to roam between the lines and dictate play. Guardiola has said Cherki has great vision and can shine in his own way, suggesting he's not just a copy of De Bruyne, but an evolution of the role. With Pep's track record, think Messi, De Bruyne, and now Rodri winning the Ballon d'Or, Cherki could reach similar heights. Cherki knows the comparisons, but stays grounded. "I'm not Kevin De Bruyne, he is the legend. I'm here to help the team and write my own story." Yet, with his skills, stats, and Pep's backing, he's on track to succeed De Bruyne, not as a like-for-like replacement, but as a new creative heartbeat for City. Paired with Reijnders' steel and Rodri's control, Cherki completes a midfield that's ready to dominate for years. Financial firepower and strategic investment, a new chapter. Manchester City's financial muscle remains a key factor in their dominance, and this summer, they've once again shown their ability to spend wisely. The departures of De Bruyne, Walker, and Alvarez have freed up significant wages, allowing City to reinvest in younger, hungrier talent. Tijjani Reijnders signed for £46,300,000 sterling, and Omar Marmoush, acquired for £59 million sterling, reflect City's knack for targeting young, high-impact players. Both in their mid-20s, they signal a focus on longevity without sacrificing immediate quality. But Cherki's signing at £30,400,000 sterling is the steal of the window, a 21-year-old with world-class potential at a bargain price. City's academy also continues to thrive, with signings like Freddie Laurie and Dexter Oliver bolstering their youth ranks. The Etihad campus remains a footballing utopia, producing the next generation of stars to keep the machine running. Tactical supremacy, a new era of control. Even without De Bruyne's genius, Manchester City's tactical supremacy remains intact. Pep's system has evolved, with Cherki now pulling the strings in midfield. The 4-1-4-1 formation still morphs fluidly, but now with Cherki operating as a hybrid playmaker, drifting between the lines to create overloads or arrive late to score. His composure and goal threat enhance City's control, keeping their possession stats north of 65%. Up front, Omar Marmoush brings a new dynamic. His speed stretches opponents, creating space for Haaland and Foden to exploit. Pep has been testing him as a wide forward, or in a front two, exploiting his ability to run channels and finish clinically. Meanwhile, Rodri continues to anchor the midfield, allowing the likes of Foden and Cherki to roam freely. City's pressing game remains elite. Despite their personnel changes, they've maintained their intensity, winning possession in dangerous areas and punishing mistakes. Their set-piece dominance also continues, with Marmoush's aerial prowess adding to the threat from corners and free kicks. The global threat, unfazed by change. Manchester City's dominance extends beyond England, and even with the departures, they remain a European powerhouse. Their 2023 Champions League triumph was just the beginning, and despite the loss of key players, City's squad depth and tactical flexibility make them a perennial threat. In Europe, they've continued to dismantle top sides, with Cherki's creativity and Marmoush's pace proving crucial in tight games. The City Football Group's global influence also ensures a steady stream of talent, with clubs like Girona continuing to develop players in the City mold. The psychological edge. A new chapter, same fear. Even without De Bruyne and Walker, the fear factor remains. Opponents know that City's system is bigger than any individual. The new signings have slotted in seamlessly, and the team's relentless consistency, losing just 5 league games in the last 3 seasons, keeps rivals on edge. The City mentality is alive and well. Just look at their recent comeback against Manchester United, where Cherki's late assist sealed a dramatic win. It's not just skill, it's willpower. Teams still go into matches against City hoping for a miracle, not expecting a result. The future is still blue. So why must football fear Manchester City right now? Because even after losing legends like De Bruyne, Walker, and Alvarez, they've reloaded with precision. Pep Guardiola, at 54, is still innovating, still hungry. Haaland, Foden, Reijnders, Marmoush, and Cherki are all under 26, with Cherki poised to carry the creative torch for years to come. Other clubs are trying to catch up. Arsenal and Liverpool remain threats, but City's ability to adapt and evolve keeps them ahead. The Premier League is still theirs to lose, and in Europe, they're the team to beat. Football, beware. Manchester City aren't just surviving change, they're thriving in it. They're not just a team, they're a revolution. And right now, they're still unstoppable. The question isn't whether they'll keep dominating, it's whether anyone can catch them before they conquer it all again. Thanks for joining us on this updated deep dive into why football must still fear Manchester City. If you enjoyed this video, hit that like button, subscribe, and ring the bell for more in-depth football analysis. Let us know in the comments. Can anyone stop City's reign, or is the future still painted sky blue? Until next time, stay passionate and keep loving the beautiful game.